I know we're out of time. Do you have 5 more minutes? Because I want to talk about this, actually, what Elon did, which is a real thing.
Sure,
I'll blast through it. Because it sounds like you're exaggerating when you say that, but you're 100%
I'm not.
not.
Yeah, that was a real news story that happened this week.
So Elon's cousin sent an urgent message to Twitter engineers Monday morning. We are debugging an issue with engagement across the platform. He tagged everybody on Slack. Any people who can make it to the dashboard and write software, please, can you help solve this problem? It's very high urgency. If you are willing to help out, please thumb up this post. Here's the problem. Elon Musk's tweet about the Super Bowl got less engagement than Joe Biden's, despite having more followers.
He is washed. Sleepy Joe.
Biden's tweet, in which he was supporting his wife and rooting for the Eagles, generated 29 million impressions, you guys. Musk, however, tweeted his support for the Eagles, and it only got 9.1 million. And we were wondering why he erased it, because it's so fucking like beta and weird.
Well, he also said go Eagles. He didn't even say go Birds, like, you fucking idiot.
He tagged them like the team is going to be like, hey, Elon mentioned us.
Go at Eagles? Like, you're a dumbass, dude. Oh, my God.
So why the American flag emojis and not the eagle emoji? Like, it's right there.
Because he's a phony baloney.
Big fan.
So he deleted the tweet because he was so embarrassed with the low impression count. And Elon, let's be honest, some tweets aren't great. This tweet literally adds nothing.
Also, does he not understand that, you know, this is going to be, you're alienating half of the audience automatically by taking a side on the Super Bowl.
Joe Biden supported the Eagles and he got more impressions, Hassan. There's clearly a bug in the system.
It's just.
So after the game, Elon, mad about his low impressions.
I'm mad about Joe Biden supporting the Eagles. Did this actually happen?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
His wife,
and impeachable, in my opinion.
Well, it's his wife. It was
no one should support Philadelphia.
29 million impressions. Now that's a lot. This man I can respect.
He's juicing.
Elon, 9 million impressions. Cringe. Yeah, so Elon flies back, angry about his low impressions, back to the Bay Area to demand answers from his team. Within a day, Twitter users opened the app to find Musk's posts were being pushed to the top of their timeline. A lot of people noticed that. It's because Twitter deployed a code to automatically greenlight all of Musk's tweets, meaning his posts will bypass Twitter's filters designed to show people the best content possible. The algorithm now artificially boosts Musk's tweets by a factor of 1,000.
In a new, they used a new method like that they didn't have beforehand. Specifically, like they tweaked the algorithm specifically to show Elon Musk tweets. I didn't see a single one, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, I don't follow him.
The thing is,
it
you don't
doesn't
have to
me
follow
neither.
him. Yeah, anytime anyone you follow interacts with him, it shows it.
I don't know why I didn't. I was wondering that. Like, I didn't see a single fucking Elon Musk tweet. I felt kind of out of but like I also kind of felt like I was not.
I follow him just because
I might be getting singled out. He might have. Does he have you blocked?
No, but I have interacted with him a lot. Like I've yelled at him a lot on Twitter.
That makes it even weirder.
He has like a hater list.
Huh. Because I don't follow him, and the day after this, like whenever it was, earlier this week, I noticed it before this story even came out that like half my feed was his fucking tweets. So
I love that Elon Musk is just consistently proving that we've been right all along about Elon Musk, and it's just like a petty, thin-skinned, narcissistic, egomaniacal billionaire.
Also, beta to modify the algorithm.
Yeah,
he's butthurt. Like, hello, why are you guys looking up to this insecure loser?
Because they are just as insecure and fucking dumb. Because it all comes from. It's not about free speech. It's about wanting validation. That's like 90%,
bro.
That is 90% of the motivating principle behind all of these fucking divorced dads that are like, yeah, fuck the libtards, this is just like my daughter. Whether you're like a grandfather who has been, pushed aside and your grandchildren no longer want to talk to you because you keep saying racist shit, or whether you're like a divorced dad who had to leave your wife and children, it's just the same animosity and the same resentment that they feel towards liberalism. It's not them. They have ideas. They're Americans. They are exceptional human beings. They're snowflakes. Those ideas are unique. They have to be heard. And not only do they have to be heard, they have to be consumed and appreciated just by the sheer virtue of you thinking it and saying it. And they cannot comprehend a world in which people are just going to go, no, man, you're a fucking idiot. Like, your jokes are not funny. You're kind of stupid. You're kind of racist. And we don't fuck with that. But they can't comprehend that. They're like, no, there must be a systemic reason why people think that my posts
algorithms are
not
getting
funny.
crushed.
Cat Turd is another example of this. He's just like constantly talking about fucking poop like he's Mozart.
Cat Turd?
Cat Turd is another
God.
leftovers conservative Florida conservative meme account that's like
His
constantly
algorithms are getting
talking about
crushed.
shit. And like eating shit and sucking shit and all this other stuff. And he's like, yeah, my algorithm is, really wonky. Elon, can you take a look at this? And Elon's always like, concerning. I'll take a look immediately.
He
Cat
does.
turd.
He loves all the fringe conservative freaks on Twitter.
It's just these people, ironically, not to sound too much like a fucking boomer, but these people have not been told to shut the fuck up. They have never understood that like they are not shit. Okay, like Zoomers, millennials, whatever, like the generation that came after, the baby boomers and Gen X, they have constantly eaten shit their whole lives. So they kind of like, they're angry, they're resentful, they're upset at the system for understandable reasons. These guys that come from an infinitely more privileged structural background as a consequence of, I don't know, the GI Bill or all of these other like social amenities that were offered to them unconditionally at a time when America had a 90% top marginal tax rate, cannot comprehend that like society is actually no longer designed for them, that like their jokes are not funny, they're just fucking old and washed. But that is really dark to cope with. So instead of coping with that, they're like, well, no, reconfigure society back to a point where like everyone laughs at me and loves my jokes about my bitch ex-wife or my gender being kick your ass.
Hating my kids.
Ass.
So he's artificially boosted so that his tweets rank higher than anyone else's. This was no accident. So this was all reported and confirmed by Platformer, who first reported on this after talking to employees at Twitter. Musk threatened to fire his remaining engineers if they didn't build a system that ensured Musk has all of his tweets published to the entire Twitter platform. Musk has been obsessed with the amount of engagement his posts are receiving. Last week, Elon fired one of two remaining principal engineers at the company after the engineer told him that views on his tweets are declining, in part because interest in Musk has declined in general. After the code was written for Musk's tweets to be pushed on the timeline, Elon tweeted out this tweet because people were starting to notice, and they're like, why the fuck is Elon's tweets all over my timeline? And so he does this, and people love it. He's like, yeah, I did it. He's like, yeah, I changed the algorithm because I'm insecure. And this gets 1.4 million likes. Oh, well, that's because it's pushed to everyone's feed. This tweet had 10 quadrillion impressions, so congratulations.
Hi.
Elon Ma. Yeah, so so that story is real. And it is very, very embarrassing. Real quick, before we go, since comedy is dead, this is Jim Brewer, former cast of SNL. He used to work with Dave Chappelle. He made the video the movie Half Baked. This man is doing tours with the conservative media, and he is very funny.
Dude, I love, Jim Brewer. Just
this was
cutting
one
edge.
I pulled from the doc from we watched this like 6 months ago. He was actually opening for Don Jr. in this clip.
Okay, the greatest comedic duo of all time.
Yep. He's
Here,
warming up the crowd.
Take a
Don
look
Jr.
at what conservatives are calling comedy.
Like Don Jr. is really interesting to me because, like, dude, you have daddy issues and you do coke. Like, you have like two of the three main markers of what would make a good comedian. Like, how did you fail so much?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
You just need like a deep desire to also want to kill yourself is like the final. I guess that is what would make the magic recipe for a good comedian.
I'm not sure that's not there. I've seen his interactions with his dad.
Tell me. First of all, he sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Making fun of.
And when we depopulate the world, you do stick a needle in the
killing
and
it.
we'll try India. That didn't work. Let's try America. He wants to depopulate. You know what the word depopulate is? It's a very nice word for murder!
Dude, that's funny.
Murder! This is what blows my... Well, he's got a lot of money and he really he gives to good charities. He's such a good guy. He gave us $14 million. He's such a nice guy. That is the power of money. Money is driven by Let me tell you
Damn.
Dude, he's popping off.
He's
Wow.
tearing that tent down.
Yeah.
Okay, well we're done here, but there's one more I want to show you, just to give him
Okay.
his due credit as the great comedian he is.
You know what a cockatoo is? A cockatoo.
Mm-hmm. Right, because he looks like a bird.
Who looks like a bird? Who's he talking about?
He's doing, I don't know, but he does. He's doing the cockatoo impression, like a lot.
It's physical comedy, dude. Come on, you understand that, Ethan. This is good stuff.
And that's what everyone's become.
The cockatoo.
Little cockatoos staring at the screen.
Facts and figures, facts and figures.
What-
Dr. Fauci, Dr.
Dr.
Fauci.
Fauci. Right.
I was doing that a couple years ago. He's right. I was
Yeah.
walking around with cockatoo.
Trust the science. Trust the science.
Yeah. Okay. And he
Yeah,
take-
comedy is. Yeah, you would think comedy's dead.
Yeah.
Like, if this is all you see.
Specialist, numbers going up, numbers going up. 1 mask, 2 masks, fascinated, double
If you're a right wing guy, this is all you watch, then yeah, you'd be like, yeah, he's right. Comedy is pretty fucking
Well,
dead.
yeah, I mean, if you've
That one was actually pretty funny, just in how painfully unfunny it was. It got me laughing.
the
I will
man's
give him
bit
that.
was a cockatoo.
Yeah.
Super into character, and you know,
pretty
if you
good.
if you've just been watching Jimmy Dore, maybe this guy is fucking.
This is a step up in quality.
All-time great.
for sure.
All-time
King-
great.
yeah,
He's the
alright.
GOAT. Yeah, these
There it
guys are
is.
the GOATs.
So thank you, Hassan. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. Nice to have you back.
We're just
So only
trying
get
comedy.
It only gets better from here, folks.
That's right.
Yeah.
As we inch closer to the meatballs versus the diaper. That's what I call Trump, the diaper. I don't know, because he looks like he wears a diaper.
How dare you?
Diaper Don.
He just has a fat
Diaper
pussy.
Don.
and you're
Diaper
jealous.
Don.
No, he has a fat ass. I'd like to tap that for sure.
Yeah, he has a
His
juicy,
ass is probably so messy, dude.
He has a juicy ass. Yeah, he's probably
Because he
leaking.
eats like McDonald's.
He's definitely leaking.
Yeah,
You know that ass is farting. I'm sorry.
but I'm into that actually.
All right, let's hear that outro music.
Thanks, everybody. See you next week. See you tomorrow. To all my Super Troopers out there. See you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Have a great day. God bless.